The sheriff is a very unique figure in law enforcement. It's one of the only law enforcement executives that I know that are chosen directly by the people and report to and are responsible directly to their citizens that they run into every single day. So the role of the sheriff can be a pretty heavy burden because you're going face to face with those people who elected you and who are counting on you to keep the county safe. One of the primary roles of sheriff is to keep the peace in the county. And that is a very awesome responsibility, but fortunately we have the ability to call into the sheriff's office deputies. And those deputies are some of the finest men and women, and it doesn't matter whether you're looking at Hernando County or Monroe County or Escambia County or anything in between. Those men and women that come to work for a sheriff's office and put on that star and put on that gun belt and go out and assist really take the place of the sheriff in dealing with those citizens are some of the best men and women I've ever met, and it's really humbling to be associated with them. They have a very, very hard job, but they do it very, very well, and they do it without any expectation of limelight. And that's, in my definition, that's a true hero. There are a couple cases, particularly cold cases, and it's amazing, even though they occurred before I became sheriff, it's amazing how personally you take those the minute you become sheriff. We have a couple, one in particular, a young preteen girl was found murdered and dumped in Hernando County. And I still, even though it's more than a couple decades old, it's very personal to me. We really want to solve that case. So those are the types of things as sheriff that really, it's amazing the responsibility, the personal responsibility you feel to those victims, even victims from 20 years ago. The fraternity of sheriffs that I've got to know and become friends with, they are some of the most dedicated people, and I don't think the average citizen realizes how much responsibility and how much work goes in to holding the office of sheriff. And they have done a very, very good job in Florida of picking some really good people that I get to work with. So I'm blessed to call them my friends.